So today I have a very special announcement for those of you that are in my Facebook group and also for the people who are watching on Instagram. Every single week, I coach live in my Facebook group every Tuesday from 11 to 12 p.m. Eastern. This is something that I've been doing for the past 5 months, and I'm going to continue it until May. I might continue this after maternity leave, depending on how things are going. And with that being said, I did a visibility challenge for the people in my programs, 5-Figure Foundation, and for 6-Figure Scaling, my mastermind. And one of the things that is a challenge topic for this week is doing a live demo for your audience so that they can see what it's like to work with you ahead of time. And I'm like, I should be doing these visibility challenges along with my clients, of course. So today I'm going to be starting us off, and I'm going to be streaming this to Instagram, and I'm going to be opening up my Facebook and making it public. Shelly was my inspiration for that. And so that's one of the things that I'm going to be doing. So if you want to get coached, I'm going to put the link in my bio. And if you want to just kind of see what it was like to work with me, I'm going to have these open and available for you guys to check out later on. So with that being said, let's get into live coaching. Now, you're not going to be able to see the people who are getting coached. That's going to be in the Facebook group. Again, if you want to join, I'd love to have you. And Michelle, go ahead and restate your win, because we've gotten to your win and then we didn't actually get into any coaching. And then we've got Shelly and then Kylie and then Amy that are all up for some coaching today. So Michelle, go ahead and restate your win, because it's a really freaking good one. And
yes, I got a new client this weekend.
Let's go. And they paid and they're starting this week, right?
Yes, paid and start tomorrow. So yes. Yeah.
So awesome. What can I give you some coaching on?
Well, I'm not feeling like I know exactly what I want coached on. However, I did my workshop last night.
Yes.
And I did not have anybody register. However, I do have a Facebook group. And so I had a couple people, actually I think 3 people, that said that they were coming. And so I basically, when I started it, I was like, nobody's coming. I don't even know why I'm doing this. So I had that thinking going on. Yeah. So when 2 people did show up, I was super excited. They actually did engage, which I think this is maybe the second one out of 15 that I've done that people have engaged.
That's
so
awesome.
First of all, I want to say that I guess us keep doing this, because sometimes we feel so lonely.
Yeah. And oh my gosh. Well, and it's funny because I've started doing these weekly webinars, and I've shared with my masterminders that I'm going to be teaching them how to do that with ads and things like that, if they want to do things to the back end of their audience. And one of the things that it's interesting, because when you do a weekly webinar to a cold audience, it can feel really different. So I had a webinar yesterday and one person showed up and I was like, wow, this is so different than the usual, many people that show up. But you know what? You figure it out, you get engagement, and you can, it just brought me back to when I first started. I was like, nobody's here and it's fine.
Right. Yeah.
It's good practice.
So, I'm trying to it was fine. I can't say it was my finest work by any means, but I showed up and I feel like I got kind of lost in my own stories.
Okay.
So the one where I'm funny thing, talking about closure, had this situation about, something with my son and my ex and all of that. And I feel like I kind of got lost in all of that.
Okay.
And so I guess my thinking, and please, this, I guess maybe is where I need some direction or help, is that I didn't have anything written out. I expected that I would remember the story clearly. But then I just kind of got stressed out in the mix of the workshop, and then just kind of started flailing. Okay. So would have been better if I would have written something out, I guess.
Okay.
On that.
So here's the thing. When we're thinking about things to improve for webinars, definitely having things written out is a great thing to add. And I was just coaching somebody else on the call before about useful and unuseful things to think about. I think that's some very quick evaluation. Like, okay, next time I'm going to have my story written out. Great. But right now, in this moment, before Friday, we have 3 people that joined, person who you're actually meeting with, the people that are engaging with you. Yes, we can coach on like having things written out and having things on your stories, but I would much rather talk about how to take the people who are showing up, engaging, and asking questions and converting them to consults. That's what I want to think about. And what if, like, I know last month you signed 2 clients, right? Mm-hmm. And you've signed 1 this month.
So far.
My thought is, what if we sign 3 this month?
Well, and the interesting thing is that, sorry, my dog thinks that she needs to go out because I'm sitting at my desk. So she's scratching my leg. I'm like, you're fine. Pavlov's dog is real.
Which one?
So, okay. So, I had that gal that I was telling you about that I sent her the Udemy course. And then I had another gal that joined my Facebook group, and her and I are talking this morning. She's in Australia, so that's pretty cool. And she basically, I asked her, I think maybe 3 questions. And then I asked her the 4th question, and she asked if she could send me a voice message, and she sent me 7 minutes of explaining her entire situation to me. So I feel like that was really cool that the trust factor is already there. So I sent her something back, basically saying, hey, do you want to book a call? Because we could really sit down and dig into this deep. So we'll see what happens with that. And so one thought I had just as you were talking now was that every workshop or every webinar, whatever we want to call it, that we do just kind of adds to the resource box that we have.
Yeah. And okay, so we've got added to value to the resource box, but I think that like for you, we right now have 3 hot people that we can move. I think that you should be talking. And it's interesting because one of the things that you just added to the January webinar was the after sequence, right? That was like one of the things that you just added to like you hadn't been posting afterwards.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So like,
hey, I did my first one last night, right after the webinar. Because I was like, nope, I've got it uploaded. It's on YouTube. I could totally do this. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be wordy.
Nope.
It just has to go.
It just has to go.
I did the first one last night.
So I think that it's interesting that your brain is like thinking about like, okay, yeah, maybe we got lost in the sauce with your stories. Sure. I don't think that is my emphasis at all for you right now. I'm like, let's convert the people who are here. What were the things they were engaging about? If you haven't written your emails or your posts for selling the bonus, it's so funny because literally this week I was talking about in my podcast about doing a monthly sales event. Like that's the whole topic of the entire podcast for this week. So it works out perfectly. I'm like, I feel like I planted you. But I'm like, within this, it's like you literally just now get to double down and speak to the bonuses. And you have to make the bonuses whatever they were engaging with, whatever she said in that 7-minute video. Take that, transcribe that, put it into chat and be like, can you write me an email related to this bonus that is exactly solving her problem? Let's talk about it. Like, that's what I would do is like, now we've got a wealth of information from people who actually want help for the problem that you are solving. Let's double down. Let's message, write emails, do stories every single day about what the bonus is, get people excited about it. You can go live on your story and go live and be like, hey, here's why this week is the best week to book a consult. We're getting you ready for summer. You survived narcissistic abuse. I would love to help you. This is going to be an awesome bonus for you. The other thing was with a post that you did when I was looking at your social media audit, the bonus was so far down. I said it in your February eval for the month, but it was it was so far down. There wasn't a very clear, this is a bonus. It's closing. You want to sign up for this. Like, I want that on your stories. I want you to have a static
I need to
post.
pin it.
Pin it, static post, not a reel. Static post and a countdown every single day with the link to book a consult.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm like, this is like the most exciting thing. I'm like, if we can double down on this engagement, it's just going to keep like, and again, there's waves. Like it will get better and then it might regress a little bit. We got to be open for the oscillation. But if you can go in and double down this week about their emails, about them like getting excited about this, it's going to be awesome. About the bonus from transcript. And I'm going to put this, I always share the notes with you guys later, but I'm putting the notes, sorry, my phone. I've never done the like tripod situation with it. So I'm like, we're just like learning. It's going to be great. But you guys now have the notes in the chat. But like what I want you to do, and I just put like, got lost in my own stories. Sure. We can like, this is like a to-do for next time. Don't even do not even worry about getting lost in your stories. Like that is such a minor thing. It happens for all of us. You will do better next time. I'm not worried about
Just
that.
like, wow, listen to me go. Oh, and I just keep going.
I've done it before too. Oh my gosh. You guys, I do that a lot. I get very awkward sometimes. I know that's shocking because I'm so well adapted, right? But I'm like, literally, I went and my friend, when we went to get massages before her wedding, I was like, this is my bride. I'm like, well, she's not my bride. She's just my friend. But I'm actually married and she's getting married to somebody else and it's fine. And I was like, that would be weird. I'm like, but it's not weird. And it's like literally fine. And I'm like, and the guy was just like, oh, please stop.
And why is she still talking? Right?
I
know. I asked myself that. Why are you still talking?
Oh yeah. And then my face gets all red and I'm actually married, but my ring wasn't on because of the massage. I'm like, but it's literally fine. It's like, we're all going to have those moments. I don't care. Like that is like the most minor of the minors. I like genuinely am like not worried about that at all for you. I think that there's so many other things that we can do to make your webinar stronger, but let's focus on the positives. You did great. People are engaging. Let's talk to the people who are coming right now.
Well, and the other gal that I sent the replay to last night and she instantly watched it, she was talking about nervous system regulation. And I'm like, oh, I've got that one. So I can totally go live wherever on that and take care of that. I put a post in my Facebook group about that, that gave like, I don't know, 7 or 8 different tips on, things that you can do to help regulate. But I know that people seem to listen to those more. So, and I mean, I could totally break that down in a live too. So, okay.
So I have a talk with women from Australia, write posts and emails with the bonus from the transcript, pin a post about the bonus and repost your stories daily, including a countdown, message the other people that engaged, the other people who engaged, the people who said that they were coming but didn't actually come, message them as well.
Actually, everybody that said they were coming came.
So cool.
So, and one of them is the one that I had the thoughts about. She wanted to do a second consult. Remember that one?
Yes.
And we did, and she was there. And so, I'm just going to reach out to her and see, because she did engage in the workshop and I addressed what she had, commented in the workshop because I felt like that was good. But I'll touch base with her again today to see. So she's going to be a client. It's just, we don't know which month.
That's how I felt about you, by the way. We did 2 consults. We did a consult a year apart. And I was like, I just know I can help this girl. I know I can help Michelle. At some point, I feel like we are going to work together. And look at you now. Like, so happy.
And I want to tell you guys, just because, I think I've been in, I've been in for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I think this year in the first quarter, I'm going to make, according to what it looks like, I'm going to make what I made in the whole year last year. In the first quarter.
Are you serious?
I think so. That's what it looks like. Yeah. So anybody that's out there, all you people that are still, don't give up.
Don't give up. No. This is like, sometimes like, but oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I'm going to put that as a win too. Congratulations, Michelle. You are doing awesome. But go and now take this time, stay on the call. But I'm a huge advocate for like double duty as you're listening and gleaning all the beauty that Chef Shelly is about to get coached on. Also do your posts, like get your posts out while you're on this call now too. Like you can multitask. And
I'm very good at multitasking. It's totally my thing. I actually have to go help kids with school, but
very
I have I have a big window this afternoon, so I can do and I've got all the things. And I'm going live with a gal in TikTok on Thursday morning at 6:30 a.m. And I found out about a place here that is having a talk from a doctor about trauma, PTSD in April. And so I think I'm going to sign up to go to that. It's so funny because you put this challenge out there and all of a sudden all these little opportunities are like popping up.
I'm so glad. And also the people on Instagram are giving you claps. Like people are like,
thank you.
So it's like Ashley and like everyone else who's listening, like they're so excited for you too. And like, I really do think that like what you look for, you will find. That's why we talked about like useful questions. And I'm like, okay, it's like, I don't have enough leads. Let's find more people. Let's get in front of more audiences. But I just know that like, Michelle, you are about to pop off this year. This is like so exciting. I'm so excited for you.
And the last thing, and then I'll let the next person go, is that I have committed to the thought of, I don't know where 2 clients every month are going to come from or more, but they are going to show up. They are here. And so I really think that having that thought about it is helping also.
I think so too. I freaking love you. Awesome.
I love you too.
So good. Go and get to work. We'll have your 4 homeschooling children and then get to work.
Yes. All right. Have a good day, everybody.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Michelle, so good. Okay, I'm going to unpin and then repin Miss Chef Shelly. Bring it. Give us a win. What's going on for you? And then we've got Kylie. And if anyone else who wants coaching, raise your hand and I've got you.
You're my hero, Michelle.
Yeah. And you had a big win in 2026 too. Like you're already like making more in I feel the same way. 2025 is gone. We're moving forward. Done.
Yeah. Speaking of which, so when you said you were live streaming this to Instagram, I looked at Instagram on my phone, and at the top where it shows people's stories, yours says live at the bottom. And when I clicked it, it pulled you up and I saw you. And then at the bottom, it said, click here if you want a request to be added to the live. And I wonder if I would have done that if I would have been over there.
Well, if you did, have you ever gone live with somebody? We should. I think it'd be like, I feel like just go live with somebody. It's super fun. And then you don't have to accept the request, but then you would show up and it would be dual screen, like almost like your payment.
Very cool.
I think very cool. I think it would be fun. You should go live with somebody.
Yeah.
Shameless plug for the visibility challenge.
Okay. Yeah, so
what's going on?
Yeah, the win that you're talking about is that this is my 7th year in business, and this quarter is the most I've made in a first quarter. So that's very exciting because I've only done one webinar.
Only one.
It's such a blur. I think I only did, because I shoved January to February, and then my next one will be
April. Or April,
I think it's May.
I think
it's May.
Yep.
Yeah. And the reason why I don't know that off the top of my head is because I'm in content mode right now. And I got out a YouTube video I was doing them weekly and I fell off, I think in November, and I did one in January, one in February, and then I batched. So last Friday was my first one of my weekly videos I'm doing again. And I did this thing. So 2 things I want coaching on. I did this thing where I recorded a couple videos and then I did shorts for each of the videos, like multiples from each. So whatever. So I was like really ready to go. And then I did everything I had to do to publish the long form video. And of course I was out of practice. It took longer than I projected it would. It was harder than it should have been. All the things. And I did the thing where I had recorded all these shorts and then I got the long form video up and I wandered off and forgot. Like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I did it. And then I forget there's still all that other stuff that I have to do to get them up. And now I'm behind. Okay. And I'm having anxiety about shorts. Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is so like what, I think that one of the things that I think Jill was talking about with her posting challenge that she's doing, where she's posting every day. I think that one of the things that we totally all get out of practice, we get out of the flow. I was even doing that weekly webinar yesterday. And just doing the webinar, I felt myself like losing steam. And I don't know if it's third trimester stuff. I don't know if it's like just that I was like, oh man, I was like, I need to keep this up. Yes, and it was like, and I know that Zana's about to have a baby too, which is so exciting. So it's like a lot of the things that when you are used to doing things and it being a certain way, it's okay for things to be a little bit slower. But let's calm the anxiety. What is the fear? Like, what's the worst case scenario if you're behind? Let's go there.
I think I've narrowed it down to the shoulds. I should have done it and I didn't. I should be doing that and I'm not. Yeah, and it's those that get me waking up and not going back to sleep, even though when I logically look at it, I'm like, there's nothing here to be anxious about.
That's okay.
But there's something that I'm beating myself up about. Like, that's going to be the thing that's keeping me from 6 figures is I didn't get those shorts up this week or something.
I think that's the key. And so what we want to do is whenever we have those thoughts that like, okay, this is keeping me from 100K, this is keeping me from 6 figures, I like to use Byron Katie's 5 questions. Are you cool if I do that with you for a second? I think it helps. This is what I do like literally every day. And when I'm doing my self-coaching, I have started to add it in after I do my unintentional model. I do Byron Katie's 5 questions and then I do an intentional model. And it's really helpful. I break it down in like the leadership model and I have like an example for both for all of you guys. I should probably do like a podcast about like how I coach myself daily. I think it'd be helpful for you guys. But for me, I think that you have awareness of your unintentional model right now. You know that you've got the shoulds going on and it's creating feelings of anxiety. So it's the actions that you're taking are you're waking up, you're catastrophizing. We can even go ahead and do a full unintentional model right now. See, shorts took longer than expected.
No, shorts didn't get done. Shorts got recorded and then dropped.
Okay. Shorts didn't get done. What is your thought about it?
I should have done it.
How do you feel?
And I think not doing it is the thing that's keeping me. I think the under thought is that if I do this, I'll make more money. So then therefore, if I didn't do it, I'm not going to make more money. Okay. Because I want to make more money. I mean, each one of those is just such a little pile of poop.
But it's good to notice it and just to distance yourself from it. I think that's so powerful because I think a lot of times we have all these thoughts, but writing it down really helps to just be like, okay, I'm separating myself from my thoughts.
Yes.
And then we can just notice it. I didn't do it. And because of that, I'm not going to make money or I'm not going to make more money. Let's just say, what is the feeling? Is it anxiety? Or what is the feeling?
When I say it, like consciously now, I go into, oh crap, that's one more thing. I have so much to do. The list is piling up. And then I look at everything and then I do nothing because it's all too overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think the feeling, let's go with anxiety. And I was like, let's go with that. And
always a classic. Always a goodie.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, we've got the actions from the thought, I didn't do it and I'm not going to make more money. It creates the feeling of anxiety for you, which your brain thinks is a useful thought. Focusing on the fact that you want to make more money is actually a useful thing, right? It's like, we do want to make more money. I don't want to discourage your brain from focusing on that thought. It's just, there's a time when thoughts go from useful to unuseful. And we need to reel in the pendulum within these thoughts that you're having. So we've got the thought, I didn't do it, and because of that, I'm not going to make more money. And it creates a feeling of anxiety. So what you do is you catastrophize, you focus on the list piling up, but you also don't do anything. Like you get stuck in, like, maybe it's not even analysis paralysis, but just like panic paralysis. You know what I mean? So it's interesting that your thought, I didn't do it, and because of that, I'm not going to make more money, is the initial thought that caused the feeling of anxiety. So what the result is you undermine your ability to do things and make more money.
I'm not going to make more money, so a result, don't make more money. Money. I love that teed in.
Right, isn't it? This is our self-sabotage thought, right?
It's magic.
And it's also just like interesting because but it's Tuesday, Shelly. It's Tuesday at 11, and I think it's even earlier for you because you're in Texas. So it's like, it's Tuesday at like 10 o'clock, okay? We have plenty of time for you to take this week and make it such an awesome, productive week. So we are going to take that thought and we're going to recognize, now that you hear it out loud, you're like, oh, the thing that, my worst case scenario, my worst fear is that I'm not going to make more money. And I'm accidentally creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of me not making more money. Thank you, brain. The pendulum has swung to unhelpful. Let's reel it in. What are your thoughts when you see that model, like, reflected back to you?
If I can just do an intentional model, I'll make the money. Because if I think I'll make more money, it'll magically happen.
Well, we could go there. We could go there. I find that, like, your brain is trying to, like, does it feel like, sometimes for me, I just go through my unintentional model. I'm like, oh, this is clearly a self-sabotaging cycle. I can, like, pause immediately. Sometimes I need to dig a little deeper. So you know yourself, you know your thoughts. Do you need to, are you good, or do you need to go a little deeper?
I'm good, because my thing is, this is the learning part. This is the having to figure it out part, and it feels like crap. And that's okay, because that's like learning. Learning feels like crap. And I think every time I see you, Kylie, and I hear you and your students and your tutoring and stuff, I think about all this stuff with me and my kids and all this stuff. And I think that I skated through a lot of stuff through school. It was just easy, a lot of it. And so hard, I forget that hard is okay.
It's safe.
Yeah. So I just have to remember, oh, right, I'm learning, and this isn't going to get easy. The only thing that's going to make this easier is doing it over and over and over again. And the faster I do that, the faster it's going to get easy, and the faster I'm going to learn it. And then I'll have something else that'll suck.
And then you'll have something else.
But then the process will become the thing that becomes easy, and there'll be some other horrible process like, oh my God, I made $500,000 and I spent it all. I need coaching on. Yeah, that'll be.
Or it's like, I ran ads and they spent all the money, and I'm like, where did the money go? Like, oh God. It's like, it'll be other things, but the more you get to create safety in the learning cycle, I genuinely feel like for all of you guys, the better. It's going to be awesome. Okay. And we can take this and just recognize, okay, it's Tuesday. The shorts didn't get done on Monday. I would have loved for the shorts to get done on Monday, and that didn't happen. For me, by the way, I was supposed to re-record the 6-figure scaling modules this weekend, and I didn't. I felt so tired. And I was like, I'm recognizing that this might actually have to be something. I recorded all the 5-figure foundation modules on one day. I felt like I could do that again. I am learning that my capacity has physically just shifted. Like Kylie with the flare, it was like, we just have to shift the plan. I was like, we have a plan. We've got to shift it. The faster I can get transient and better at that being flexible, the better I'm going to be. Like, that's how I was as a teacher. Like, it would be like, I go into the day with a plan and then somebody throws a chair at a kid. And I'm like, well, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That was not the plan. Okay, we're going to have to pivot, you know? And I think it's going to be good as a mom too. So I think that we're going to have to pivot this weekly plan. What can we pivot? What result do we want to do? We want to post the shorts. We want to get better at posting the shorts. And we also want to make money, of course. We have a circumstance of the plans for the week, but I want you to think about, instead of starting your week and instead of me just giving you a to-do list and going straight to the A line, I want you to think about, like, because I had that same thought, like, I'm behind with filming the modules. This isn't good. I'm going to be stuck. Like, it freaked me out on Saturday, and I had to coach myself, and I was like, I am the one making the timeline here. This group doesn't even officially launch. Like, it's not even going to be open to the public until May. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's like, it's okay. But this panic isn't actually helping me get this stuff done. So I had to reset and be like, I'm a 7-figure CEO. I need to think about I set the deadlines. I'm going to change the plan and make the plan freaking work for me. You know what I mean? I was like, the plan doesn't work. I make the plan work. That's the kind of energy I got in. Yes, I'm behind. I have to change my schedule. I'm a 7-figure CEO. I can change my schedule. This is going to need to be the thing that moves. So for you, 6 to 7-figure CEO is where you're going. I can change the schedule and I can make it happen. Maybe that's the thought. Those are my thoughts that were useful to me. What is a thought that's useful to you to get these shorts done? Because this isn't also a new thing for you, posting shorts to Instagram. You hadn't posted really too much on Instagram until last month. So let's also give yourself like some patience and grace there.
Right.
You know? So what is the thought for you? Like a 6 and 7-figure CEO thought?
It doesn't matter if it takes longer, it just matters getting it done. So don't have it take longer and then go wander off for a week and don't let that be the thing.
I just need to get it done. That's what gets you to it. The thought before, it's keeping me from 100K. Nothing keeps me from getting to 100K. I'm going to make 100K inevitable. Like, I'm going to make it happen. I can get it done. Like, that's the kind of energy that I want you to be in, you know? So what is the feeling there? What emotion do you want to feel as you do these shorts? Maybe it's patient. Maybe it's determined.
It's thinking about the process, not the product. And like I said, just remembering that it's hard, and also acknowledging that what used to be buffering is, like you said, now avoidance. Doing something that's equally important or is still work or something. And recognizing, so I just wrote down, the minute I delay from the plan, take 2 seconds to self-coach or get coached to snap out of that, because
literally, like, even standing up and shaking it off and be like, I'm noticing I'm getting frustrated. Yeah. I'm going to go to the bathroom, shake it off, come back, get locked in, lock it in.
Yeah. Instead of, oh my God, this took too long and now I have to move on to other things in like family or whatever, and then never coming back to it. Yes. Just realizing that, and then when I come back, this is what I'm doing.
Even when you wake up in the middle of the night, what is a thought you can have?
Oh, my favorite wake up in the middle of the night thought is, the best thing I can do right now is sleep, not think.
There we go.
That's the best thing I can do for myself right now. There are no solutions to be found staring at the ceiling at 3 o'clock in the morning in this situation.
Yeah, I love that. And I remember I was caring for somebody else, and they were like, sometimes I will just write something down and then I can go back to sleep. Even if you're like, I need to coach myself on this, and this in the morning, and then go back to sleep. Just even having that could be helpful. What emotions?
My favorite is, if it's that important, I'll remember it. Like, there is no perfect thing that I'm going to dream up right now that won't, if I don't remember it, the world's going to come to an end, or it's going to cost me $1 million. If it costs me $1 million, I'll make 10, whatever. I mean,
Love that thought. Love that thought. What feeling do you want to feel as you go and do these shorts, which are, you've never done and posted these shorts. You haven't done this on Instagram. So this is definitely a new skill set. What do you want to feel instead of this, the safety in it being hard, the safety in this learning phase?
It's actually because I'm doing some other things too that are totally different and yet exactly the same, because everything is exactly the same. Yeah. And that's enjoying the hard. I like that. It's weird, but I'm learning that because...
No, it's not. I get it.
The result or the outcome can be so great when it's hard, as opposed to if it's easy or if it's okay or whatever. Like if it is hard, it can be like way better. Yeah.
It's like working out, like doing the hard thing. Like, it's like, it doesn't always feel good, but if you can enjoy the challenge, like finding it like as like, if I frame it as like a challenge, like, okay, by the end of March, I want to get really good at doing shorts. And that means I'm going to need to practice every day for the next 7 days. We've got 7 days to get really freaking good at doing shorts. And I'm going to work on that. This is the week that I master shorts. You know?
Yeah.
I think that can be fun for you.
And then that gets into the thing I want coaching on tomorrow in the
love that
other group. It's the VA.
And then we're going to
the getting this set up, getting me through it so that I get the process so that I can give more and more and more to her, because I am so stuck in it has to be perfect before I give it to her. I have to have everything figured out before I give it to her because she's not capable. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts.
We are going to get
that are not very 6-figure-y, clearly, as I'm very 5-figure-y.
I also know that you made 6 figures over the course of your business total. So you are already there. And also we're going to get it better with the VA.
Faster. We're going to shorten that. Yeah.
You are awesome. I'm excited to coach you on the VA, but we are absolutely going to be able to, you are going to bring it in for this VA. We are going to have this by May.
Yeah. It's like the final 4, only this is like the shorts something where I'm going to go down that bracket with my shorts until, And
we're going to create an awesome SOP and we're going to figure it out. But then by the end of May or March, you're going to post shorts and make awesome money. And you can also sign people like in this time frame too. Which would be really cool.
Yep. Okay.
I love this. Awesome. You've got this.
Thank you. Thanks, Kylie.
Of course. And then also she was talking about how you create your shorts. So feel free to like, if you guys want to, sorry, I'm trying to remove the pin from you. But I also use Video AI and that helps me with it too. So however you want to do it, you've got this up. So good. Kylie, give us a win. What's going on for you?
Let's see. So I was doing some calculations, and I started with you when I was a little bitty baby company business. In November. And since then I have doubled my revenue from November. And if I can double it again in the next 5 months, let's see, that December, January, February, March, that's 4 months. If I can double it again in the next 4 months, I will meet my first revenue.
Let's go. Freaking go. Oh,
it's little small revenue. It's little baby revenue, but it's okay.
No, but this is amazing. This is like, okay, that's the thing I keep talking, like, and I was coaching somebody else this morning and I was like, you have to celebrate the wins. When you have the wins, yes, like, okay, of course we can grow more, but like.
I took a picture. It was a 5-digit number. It was a 1 at the front, but whatever. I took a picture of my little deposit and sent it to my husband. I was like, real money is finally starting to trickle in. Like, this is, so.
I'm so happy for
exciting.
You. I am so happy for you. This is my hope for all of you guys. And I know it's so possible. It's so possible. I love this. And where can I coach you? How can I help you to hit? Let's 4 times.
So,
Or
yes.
double it again.
So, I have these EOG camps coming up. I opened them for registration on Tuesday. I've been DMing some every day. I've been posting in like PTO and PTA groups in kind of the greater Charlotte, I guess, area, you would say, sort of my region. And I have only one person signed up, but I'm not panicking yet. I'm to the point where I'm thinking, though, do I need to boost some post or do some ads or something because I really need a minimum of 3 in each class. There's 3 classes, 3 in each class, and I will feel like it's been worthwhile and all of that.
Okay, so tell me what you've been doing, and then I'm going to coach you through all the options, and then we're going to get to it. But what are the things? Okay, so first and foremost, so EOG camps open on Sunday, or when did they open up?
They opened up last Tuesday for registration.
Okay,
so they've been open a week.
Okay, and
with and I don't know if I built in enough urgency. I'm probably going to have to at some point build in you got to do this by the end of March or whatnot, or
I was like,
whatever date.
Yeah, what is the deadline?
Well, the camps start April 12th.
Okay, so, and we should probably onboard them beforehand. I think that's the biggest piece, but camp start April 12th. What have you been doing?
Okay, so I've been my personal Facebook contacts. I've been DMing. I don't get to 40 a day. I get to 20, but it's basically exactly what you told me to say of hey, I've got these camps coming up. If you know anybody that has a 3rd, 4th, or 5th grader that could benefit from these, please share it. It's pretty much the DM post.
Did you say in that post that I don't think I knew it closed April 12th? Did you say that in the message?
No.
I think we should. I think that that's just a quick shift. And when do you want the end date to be? April 12th. I'm pulling it up on my calendar. Is a Sunday.
I mean, I think it would be okay. So maybe by the
Friday the 10th,
Friday or Saturday before. Yeah.
I think could you do it? Could you onboard them in 2 days?
I think so. It's not going to be, I think so too. It won't be that bad.
Okay. So I think let's say, hey, the groups close April 10th. If they want to be in on these EOG groups, I would love to have them reach out to me. And what do you want them to do? Do you want them to sign up immediately, or do you want them to do a consult?
I'm fine if they sign up immediately is okay with me. Because, they're pretty self-explanatory, who they are for. Okay,
I love it. What, are they differentiated for the 3 groups?
So, no, we went more.
General, right?
Third, 4th, 5th, reading all of them together. It's much more leans towards strategy and skill, but not differentiated really. Math is kind of the same way. It's going to be 3rd, 4th, 5th, mostly strategy with practice problems at every grade level. So one example for each grade level. And then science is just 5th grade.
Okay, it's the only grade that tests. Okay, so so it's and those are the 3 classes. What I like to go to is if we get nobody, we obviously won't do it. If we get, and we've got to figure out, okay, so then we just learned information that reading is a hot hitter. Science people don't really care about. Good to know. Now we have data for next year. Fine.
Yeah.
And also, don't they take the EOGs? No, it's only for the end. It's once a year.
Correct.
So we're strategically testing something that's an annual thing. We can use this data to talk about end of semester testing, raising their test scores. But right now, we're just getting data. I want you to think about this. This is we've already doubled the revenue since November. We have low to no stakes. We're going to have the camps. We're going to do more. Like, I want you to like for me, whenever I'm in a launch phase, which is what you're doing right now, I like to calm my nervous system and be like, we're just learning. We're testing this. This is the first year we've ever done this. We're going to learn, and then we're going to have more information.
First year I've ever done anything.
And first year I've ever done anything, and you're doing so well, okay? So it's like, it's going to get even better. Low to no stakes. If nobody comes, then we know that maybe next year we don't do that, or we need to double down on the marketing for it. Then other thing is, if one person comes, then we will do, if there's one kid for reading, one person for math, and one person for science, we do give them individual. We give them individual tutoring, and they work on delight in it. If it's two people, it'll be a small group, and I'm still going to help them.
Yeah.
So it's like nervous system. That's what I like to do. Just be like, all right, so low to no stakes, we've got 17 days. We have 17 days between now and April 10th that and the way I like to think about it with goal setting is I'm like, I would love to bring in these people. This would be awesome for me to bring in these humans. It's going to be great. What can we, now I think we need to message people and tell them April 10th is the deadline. I think that also in the PTA groups, if you can go back in and edit your message, change it to say that it's April 10th is the last day to sign up. The other thing that I'm actually going to do for my launch is have an affiliate link. So I'm going to do a challenge for you guys, and I'm going to say whoever gets the most people to attend for this webinar gets a prize. And it's going to be like, there's going to be multiple prizes. There's going to be like different levels of like one-on-one calls with me. There's going to be like different things. So it might just be a one-on-one call with me. I haven't decided necessarily yet, but like you could message all of your current clients and be like, hey, I'm doing these EOG camps. If you want to join, here's the link. If you know of anyone else who wants to join, have them send the link. They can join one or all three of the EOG classes. Whatever.
How do I know where it came from? Like, is that a special link you create? Or?
I say good faith. I'm like, if you say that you brought in these people, obviously you have to know their names. So,
okay.
And be like, if you bring in these people, I'll give your kid an extra one-on-one session.
Okay.
It's like, have them market it and give them an extra one-on-one call. I think there's no urgency. I think that there's like, of course EOGs are coming like eventually, but we need to get through spring break. We don't want to worry about it. Like, it's like we have other stuff going on right now. It's not their top priority. So we just have to make it their top priority by being like, no, you have to sign up by April 10th or like you're not in it. Right. And I would address those questions and be like, if you have to miss because of spring break, you can watch the replay and you'll still get practice questions, But I think that that's been the biggest issue is we haven't had the relevancy and urgency, or just the urgency for people to be like, okay, we're signing up. And I do think just sending them the link directly is great. And tell them if they have questions, send them to you.
Okay.
Directly and send questions to you. But I don't think, so right now, if you were to boost a post, it goes out to the ether. It goes to everybody. I don't think it's a bad idea. Let me take a look at the post that you want to boost and the caption for it. Is it the one with the basketball?
No, so what I've been doing is I've been doing really short, every other day I get on live and I do a tip and a truth about standardized testing. And so my thought was to create one of those that has a little bit more of a call to action and information about the camps and boost it.
Ma'am, have you not been having very hard calls to actions for all of them?
Not very hard ones.
Okay.
Little soft ones. I forget what to say.
Kylie. It's okay. But I'm like, from now till the 17 days that you have.
I have it in my caption. I do have a call to action in my caption. It's just, it doesn't come out of my mouth.
I want it to be the first thing you say. I want you to be like, hey, everybody, we've got, first and foremost, there are 17 days until the EOG camps open up. If your kid is struggling with math, reading, or science for the EOGs, or all of the above, I would love to have them in my camp. Sign up using the link in my bio. And today I'm going to be talking to you about a misconception with standardized testing. This is a misconception because of this. And again, we're going to be going over these and all these misconceptions in my camps that close on April 10th.
Smart, Megan. That's very smart.
It's actually very simple. I'm like, but I think a lot of us are like, oh yeah,
here's this free warm and fuzzy information for you that has no purpose for me, but
and I would make it if you've got people respond. The reason why I was telling Michelle to have a countdown is people respond really well to a countdown, and I would repost it in your stories every day with a countdown. April 10th, last day to sign up. The billboard marketing for this is going to be great. We want to have it. And then every day you're like, hey, again, 17 days to sign up, 16 days to sign up, 15 days to sign up. Like, get that urgency built in organically through your calls to action and have really strong calls to action. I'm like, for the love of everything good here, we've got to have really good calls to action. I'm like, but that's good. This is like, again, a lot of times, I've had people look over my stuff and they were like, you didn't even have the time when it closed. And I was like, I didn't have that at all, actually. No, you're right. Yeah. People should probably know. So you learn, you live and you learn.
Okay.
But you still have 17 days. That's a long time.
Yeah.
There's plenty of time for you to bring these people in. If you do want to post it, let me see it, boost it. Okay. Let me see it and make sure it's very clear. Like, groups are closing April 10th. I want that to be the first sentence. And for every other post from here on out, I want the call to action to be in the first sentence because 80% of people only read that first sentence.
Okay.
Yep. But
I got it. Thank you.
Kylie, this is going to be so good. And again, no attachment to the result. Or we're committed, but we're not attached. Best energy you can be in for a launch is I'm committed. I know I can help these kids. We can absolutely serve these human beings. And also, I'm not attached to the number of kids. I would love to fill them. That's my detached energy. It's it would be great. I can totally help them. And if not, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, and I have to tell you, I reached out to somebody on Alignable whose title looked like it was something that would match up with what I do. Mm-hmm. And she is a college coach. And she basically does exactly what I want to do for middle school and high school. And she does it for college students. I was like, and she's speaking my same language, and so that was a good contact I made.
Well, I would go live with her.
That's what we're working on. She is big. She's big in LinkedIn. Do you know if LinkedIn does let you do lives?
Yes. Okay, so do it through StreamYard or you can do it through Zoom.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on her LinkedIn and she's going to come on my Facebook since I'm not. So we got that in the works.
Look at you.
I actually just spoke to her today.
Let's go. And this is when we have visibility activities, this is what someone was saying, but I think it was Michelle. She was when we actually are intentionally thinking I need to build my audience. I don't have enough people here. Let's go out and find the humans. It really does work. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Well, okay, go do a live, talk to your people. If you have any questions, I'm including this I'm putting the link to people.
I'll probably just go do it between now and the next call.
Do it. I was go and do it and create a strong call to action. And then also if you want to, before the foundation call, if you want to give me the post, make sure it's ready to go live and then do the post. And then we can look at those two things on that call.
Okay.
All
right. Thanks.
So good. Okay. Well, this is so awesome. And people of the Instagram, welcome. If you want to join in the Facebook group fun, join us every Tuesday. It's going to be great. And I will be seeing you guys next Tuesday for a call. Or if you're in foundation or scaling, you guys, I will see you this week. All right. I love you guys. Bye. See you soon.